Hey, you want to get the latest on Paul McCartney? And then we'll get out of here?
Yes. Let's hit some current events.
The latest. Hard. Nothing. No, I caught myself. All right. Here's what I almost did.
Okay.
I almost made a leg joke about his wife, which there's nothing better than his wife having one leg.
Right.
I almost said, she hits the brakes and gas with the same leg, but then I realized so does every human being who drives.
Properly.
That's the right way to do it.
Wow.
They do a leg joke in one of these papers.
Did they?
Yeah, they say that, I'm not making this up, Paul McCartney is going to lose an arm and a leg. In the divorce. That's the headline.
That is making a joke.
How rude
making
is that?
light of her handicap.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. At what point does the spouse get the money? Is it at the divorce point?
It's forever.
No.
You just keep giving it.
But can he? What I think he should do is just
Brian,
start.
Are you getting side pussy? Brian Regan is asking side pussy questions in case he gets caught. Brian Regan finally gets some star pussy.
Let Brian finish.
Yes, Brian.
I'm just curious. Can he start selling all his assets right now?
No.
Just like sell like all his publishing
As a
rights
matter
for
of
like
fact,
$300 and go, hey, I've lived like a king since I was a kid, and now you get half of $300.
I think if you want to cut off your nose to spite your face, you would do that. But no, they look at what you did. They look at what you sold. Right if a woman files for divorce against you, let's just take some hypothetical situation and say a woman has filed divorce against you because you have a girlfriend. I'm pulling that out of thin air. Let's see that happen.
Oh, that's a popular thing.
Yeah, that happens.
Sure, there's plenty of scumbag guys.
Right, and some ones that are just disgusted. and you can't then sell everything. And then tuck the money away somewhere because you have to have records of where everything was.
No, I'm not saying tuck the money away. I'm saying literally sell it for $300.
Yeah, but then what are you going to do? You need
and be broke.
Or how about this?
But isn't it better to be half broke than full broke?
I'm saying if he wanted to
really leave it without a leg to stand on.
My assets are worth $300.
Yeah, that's exactly
That makes
what
a lot of sense what he's saying.
If he's saying
it does, but that takes a big set of balls. You like it, of course, because it's screwing over the broad, but you're also screwing over yourself.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. He's lived like a king since he was a kid. Maybe he'll go, I don't mind living in a studio apartment. I've already lived the life. And I'm going to sell everything I have.
Do you need a dishwasher? Do you need someone to wash a dish, bloke? I can't really see Paul going on Social Security. Why? Because I wasn't giving that cunt a cent. I don't think he's gonna pull that one.
For 4 years, I've been fucking a sleeping pelican.
Jesus. Wow. Good idea. If we do see Brian working at an IHOP, we know what happened.
Wait a minute. No, listen. No one asked that question. Something's going on with Brian. Nobody asked that question. Brian's like, hey, man, it's like we talk about murder. Go, hey, so what do you think is easy to kill a bitch? You think it's easy to put her in a plastic bag or paper?
Yeah, you love when people just come out with that question. Do you think you could kill someone without anyone ever knowing? Like, what's your idea?
And he asked it completely. It was dancing. He wanted the information.
Yeah.
What would you do? What's going on, dude? Brian,
if you extorted millions from your company, I'm just saying, if you did, and some guy was going to find out, would you kill him or try to bring him in on it?
If you got another girl pregnant, but you were married, and this bitch was showing, if I took her on a roller coaster ride and threw her off, would I?
Is there a state where 12 is okay? I'm just asking.
Brian, what's going on with your marriage?
Oh, man, that's all good. I think everything is good.
Oh, shit.
I know it's not sounding like that with this line of questioning, but everything is good.
Brian, you was too. It went right to that question. Yeah,
Can he murder her?
It was because it was Paul McCartney. We're talking about a divorce. It's not like if you pulled it out during a story about the stock market,
right,
that would be odd. But we're talking about Paul McCartney.
How many miles out did Scott Peterson actually go?
Was he in international waters?
And where do you find out about the current?
Is drowning a bitch in a lake the same as drowning her in a river? If the bitch floats to Mexico, that means I didn't really kill her in America, right?
Just goes to show we've been doing too much radio today. See, just like we told you, you're going to start.
You just talk about anything.
You're just trying to fill up time. Here's the latest on Paul McCartney.
They met at a charity event. He sang love songs to her on the phone. They were too in love to even talk about prenuptial agreements, but Sir Paul McCartney and his wife Heather have now separated.
Orchestral version of Yesterday playing. Orchestral.
For the Beatles fans outside the famous Abbey Road studios today, there was sadness at the news, but also questions, because what he did here with the Beatles made him a very, very wealthy man. The question is, what happens to all of that cash if this separation becomes a divorce?
Goes to Yoko? Somehow.
Hey, we can't let this slide because too many people calling now. Chris in Texas.
Hi, man.
Chris, go.
Hey, Jimmy, you asked. It's not a pelican, man. It's a flamingo.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch that.
Learn about your birds.
I apologize, sir. I went for the joke, the one-legged joke, and it didn't work.
There's people out there with like a buzzard, sets of encyclopedias, listening to the jokes.
They just wait,
looking them up.
But no, Voss is right. I do look like a buzzard.
I know.
Jesus.
Why?
Buzzard. You took a T and you put a D and put a T there. You fucking taupe.
Buzzard.
Someone would call in about that. It's not a buzzard. It's a buzzard.
I don't like doing comedy. I love doing comedy.
Yeah, but it seems to me like when you do comedy, it's just a road somewhere else. You're looking for TV.
Started it,
road is the right word.
It's a bad
also
thing.
be a good word. More audio.
For divorce experts, this could be a landmark settlement, because amongst the richest names in the music industry, Sir Paul's name is at number 2. His total value estimated at £825 million. And on the basis of one recent settlement, that could mean a divorce payout of £200 million. But one leading divorce lawyer thinks the figure will actually be closer to £75 million.
I think Sir Paul has a very special position, and his lawyers will be arguing very, very strongly he should be treated differently from most other husbands, because here we have a man who incredibly has built up massive wealth because, frankly, he's a genius. And geniuses are treated, especially in the divorce courts. There have been cases about that. And that means that Lady McCartney will get a lot less.
Must be a dope thing.
Geniuses I'm a stupid idiot.
Even with the discount for geniuses, it's a lot of money. Yeah. But Sir Paul says their relationship has been impossible because of the constant intrusion from the press. And tonight, through his website, he rallied to his wife's support, saying the split was amicable, Heather didn't marry him for the money, and that she is a very generous person.
Of course. Here's what Heather should get. She should get maybe half the house and every right shoe in the closet.
You're all right, love.
Beat it, you fucking human pogo stick. Go fuck yourself. Get nothing.
How the legless bitch have the nerve? How does a legless bitch... A legless bitch better not fuck with me, and I'm a nobody. Paul McCartney has a woman with one leg that's calling shots?
This is the only reason they should have got divorced. Every time I said suck my dick, she'd say yes sir and do it until I told her to stop. I got bored.
What's wrong with this? I always thought like we was hunting the white whale when I'm fucking her. I wanted to...
Why does the fact that she don't have a leg, why does that factor into how much she should ask for?
It's just
because it's the nerve, Brian.
Because we have to fill 6 hours a day.
Your wife has all her limbs, right?
Yes, she does.
Now, if she loses a limb, doesn't her negotiating powers... Don't you go, hey, bitch, I'm doing the Bogota, and then I'm going to sleep in Atlantic City for the whole week. I'm not coming home. You know what? I'm not coming home till next Friday. Why? Because you're missing a limb.
If you can't properly sit Indian style, you should get nothing.
So like in the divorce, proceedings, his attorney will go, how many limbs you got? 3? No further questions.
If you can call your bitch Ahab, old Ahab foot.
If you have to move your chair an inch away from the desk to put both feet up, you should get nothing.
If your woman can lift her right leg up and pretend it's a gun.
I don't think she did that. I don't think
like
she
when
did
you
that.
argue, she lifts it up and go, man, if this was a gun, motherfucker.
If she plays the air guitar without lifting her leg.
If you have to screw off a body part before you fuck her.
If all of her pantyhose are stapled.
If she can't play kickball with you.
If he could get a splinter in his calf from fucking a doggy style.
What is it, 1860? You think it actually would?
Like a pirate, you know?
Yeah.
Like just a peg.
With a peg leg and a patch over her arm and a fucking parrot on her shoulder. And he got pissed at what the parrot was singing.
We can help you. John was the one with talent. John was the talented one. Yellow Submarine's worth $1 million.
Eric in New York. Bird up, bird.
If she can only swim in a circle.
Go ahead, Eric.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey.
I believe the genius line of Anthony that she worked in the IHOP did not get the credit.
I didn't even know I said
Anthony
it.
didn't mean it as a joke.
I didn't mean it as a joke until it came out of my mouth, and Jimmy pointed out that that's a very funny joke.
IHOP, how perfect.
IHOP, she very good at. IHOP. IHOP.
Brian's a good guy because he really has none of that fucking machismo shit at all. And it's like he goes, well, what does that have to do if she loses a leg? What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah.
We've seen it in him. He's got some stuff.
But that's what I'm saying. That question, the way he asked it and the way he's looking distantly, something is going down. He's having a midlife pussy crisis.
That's your sick mind.
I bet you,
I got
Brian.
a wonderful wife.
Of course
you do. But if she loses a limb, Brian, are you gonna get
she's
some?
out. She's out.
You gonna get some college pussy?
No, I need 2 legs and a lady.
My woman, she had a terrible accident. She lost her eyebrow, the whole eyebrow meat. And she's missing eyebrow meat. So you go, fuck you, you're out of
Oh my God. Brian, are you a bastard?
Wait a minute, fellas. Don't make me look like an asshole. Wait.
No, Paris thought we do that.
Wait a minute. Tell me this. If your girl, if whatever, lost a limb, wouldn't it be difficult? You have to have that devil angel talk.
I would break up with her in the ambulance.
Can I be honest?
Back on? No.
Be honest.
For a second with you, can I be honest? Can you even get past the tragedy that would be for
the
her
first 6
and you to actually go far enough to think ahead how it affects your selfish ass?
The first 6 months of good karma that you're going to try to have by not leaving this
Again,
bitch
it's
out
all self. There's this ulterior motive of good karma. It's not that you're actually concerned.
He's right. If a girl can catch AIDS through her leg, you should break up with her.
I know. If you're walking down the street with your girl and they call you tripod.
If she can win the 3-legged race without doing anything differently.
If your girl is walking through the woods and you say, hey, when no one's around, can they hear you walk?
If every time she kneels to pray, she tips over on her face.
If her name's Helena.
If her leg can play a record, bitch.
Like there's no relationship or love in your life.
Absolutely.
If your girl has to avoid golf courses because she may not be able to get out, leave that bitch.
Can't get out. Hole.
If she can't pedal a bicycle.
Oh, shit.
Of course, you'd have to dump her.
Yeah, he's what I'm saying.
When you meet a woman, you should think, would I love her if she loses a leg?
That's the true test, right?
You decide that first. You don't want to be in a relationship and go, this is the kind of lady, if she loses a leg, she's going to be gone in 6 months.
Brian, what is, because we all grown men, really grown, what physical thing can't you deal with? Like if it's like I can't like certain burns. I can't
Facial, of course not.
Cooties.
But isn't there something that you go, oh my God, please don't let that. I think I could deal with my girl if she lost a limb.
Yeah.
But come on.
Sure, one less thing to fight you off with.
I couldn't deal with mine if I had to start opening for her.
That's on the way. You might.
Oh, please.
You might as well divvy up your motherfucking assets now. Last comic standing 2001 winner, you motherfucker. Last comic standing. That shit was on before TiVo.
Shut up. I love the 80s, 90s, and the 2000s, motherfucker.
That's a show she'll never be able to do. Last comic standing.
First cunt limping. Oh, Jesus. I'm mad because, man, you know, the dude is Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
And it's like even a fully limbed woman should be happy. She's giving them problems. Are you joking? Come on, man. Come on, Anthony.
If someone says...
Come on, mansion tax.
That's Beatle money. That's Beatle money.
Yes,
She
should get nothing. If someone says, hey, does she tip every time she stands up? She should get nothing.
If every time she walks, you get up and answer the door, you leave that bitch.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
If she's making side money as a kickstand.
If she goes to Australia and car stops so she can cross the street, she should get not a dime.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Let's go to Nick in Cleveland. Nick.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Hey.
Hey, you got to get rid of her if you can't make the ass-kicking contest joke while she's in the room.
That's pretty funny.
You got to get rid of it. You say, hey, honey, you want to go roller skate?
Paul was just sick of walking in the shower and seeing a bottle of Nair and a Black & Decker sander.
Thank you, you fucking ass.
Your legs are a little rough. Did you polish? If she walks through a metal detector naked and still has to stop. It never ends. It doesn't end. If they say she drinks like a... Well, forget it.
If her...
No.
Wait a minute, wait.
We don't know anything else about this woman.
If her footprints look like a bouncing ball...
We know nothing about her personality.
If they need a dog with one nostril to track her...
If her leg looks like Robert Redford used it in a movie. The natural motherfucker.
I was thinking indecent proposal, a pool cue. I'll give you 1 million. Wait, 500,000.
If you're fucking her and call her Brian Piccolo.
If her nail clippers last 25% longer.
Oh, beautiful, 25. Excellent. Oh, if she says I gotta go buy Dr. Scholl.
Or Doc Martin. Or a pair of Nike.
Honey, where's my kid? Sketcher.
Look at Brian's like, come on, Brian,
Oh,
one.
that's funny, man.
Come on, one, Brian, one. Join it in. Take some dirty money, Brian. Take a little bit of the dirty money. Just one.
If her greatest nightmares are death and soccer.
Drink in Atlanta. Drink.
Yeah, if you got to buy her half a garter set for Christmas, or you get ready to fuck her and you say, hey, baby, spread your leg, that's not good.
Wow.
Man in Glens Falls.
That wouldn't have been romantic if there were two legs.
No.
Hey, if you throw her a jump rope and she has to play single Dutch, then you got to get rid of her.
Single.
Paul in Chicago.
Hey, how you guys doing today?
Hey, good.
All right.
Every time she tans, she has to change her stain.
Her wood stain.
Stain her leg.
Every time she sees a carpenter, her pussy gets wet.
If one of her body parts has termites.
Again, Civil War leg. Right.
A wood leg. There's so much more to do with wood.
If there's an old black man on the porch carving your leg.
Oh, shit.
So bad.
If you have to get her flip-flop.
Speaking of flop.
If someone has to...
Yeah, why that one? We went through so many shoe jokes.
If she only has to pay half price for yoga class.
Oh, God, he's running out of there.
I think we might be, could be over.
Thank you, Rich.
The tank is sputtering. It's a little dry.
Yeah, man.
And before she fucks you, she says, "I twiddle this motherfucker." Twiddle. Isn't that called twiddling when you
Whittling.
He's out.
Damn.
If people think she's a politician because she's always out stumping.
Oh, man.